The experts are saying we're in a recession, and I know that the frozen broccoli in my area has gone up 17% these last few months. 17% for frozen broccoli. So how in the world are we supposed to save any money on groceries? I've got 10 tips for you, including reverse meal planning that you guys have been asking for on how to beat inflation at the grocery store. Hi everybody, my name is Sarah. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you don't know me, I am the owner of FrozenPennies.com. I am a financial coach, and as a family, we are debt-free. Okay, I know this is crazy, this grocery store stuff, 17% for frozen broccoli. Can you even imagine? Number one, creating a weekly meal plan. Now here's where the reverse meal planning comes in. Because you're going to create that weekly meal plan by number two, checking to see what's in your fridge, freezer, pantry, and cupboards. I like to go to the freezer first to see what meats are in there and then create the meal plan around the meats. And then fill in through the pantry and the cupboards and the refrigerator specifically to use up those leftovers as well. You can also, when you're creating your weekly meal plan, put in themed nights, which is super fun. If you have a family, you can do Monday nights Mexican, Tuesday nights Italian, Wednesday nights Chinese, Thursday nights could be fast food, example, chicken nuggets or frozen pizza or something like that. That way, there's a complete structure to your meal plan, and it makes it a little bit easier to find those easy meals to fill in when you have a structure in place already. If you're looking for a free meal planning toolkit, I have one of those. I'm going to leave those in the description for you below. Let's explore the process of reverse meal planning kind of in a nutshell. First, you're going to look through your freezer, pantry, cupboards, and refrigerator for things that you already have. I like to start with the proteins. So the proteins in the freezer, the hamburger, the chicken, pork chops, whatever you may have, write those down first. Then go through your stockpile if you have one like me. If you'd like to learn more about my stockpile, I'm going to leave a card above so you can check out that video. Like me, if you have a stockpile, then you have all of your sides, possibly your sauces, and maybe even some canned vegetables to go with things. You're going to list those next. So you've got your protein from your freezer, you've got your sides from your pantry or your cupboard or your stockpile, and then you're going to start creating a list of things that you need to fill in the blanks. Now you have to make sure that you're doing this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So if you've got some eggs left over that you feel you need to finish up, then maybe quiche or scrambled eggs or egg bake is in the menu for this week's breakfast. Also do the same thing for lunches. Many people, we in our household really do have a standard breakfast and lunch protocol. We have a few things that's always on hand for breakfast, and then we normally have leftovers for dinner, so rarely are there leftovers in the refrigerator. But knowing that you have a standard protocol for your breakfasts and lunches, then you probably already have those on hand, or you know what to put on your grocery list for those meals. So now that you have everything all set up, you're ready to fill in the blanks. This is an excellent time for you to shop the flyers. There is an app that I really love called Flip, where you can pull up all of the sales flyers from your local grocery store right on your phone. So you don't have to worry about going to each individual website anymore, nor do you have to worry about going into the store or buying a newspaper to get the flyers every Sunday. This makes shopping the sales flyers so much easier and a lot less time consuming. There are two things that you need to remember about actual grocery shopping. You want to fill in the blanks for your meal plan that you have coming up, number one. And number two, you want to replenish your stock from the freezer, pantry, or stockpile from the sales that are happening. So that's kind of a twofold system when it comes to grocery shopping. Catching those sales, say on pasta, 10 for $10, boxes of pasta to replenish your stock on sale this week, score. and filling in the blanks for all of the little things that you might need, say breakfast, lunch, and snacks. Number 3, plan your meals around pantry staples. Now this works if you are a lover of pasta and rice like my husband is. You can start with the pasta, add your protein and vegetables, and then a sauce into that as well. This way you're always going towards your pantry first instead of the grocery store first. Number 4, look for things on sale. Right now, all of my grocery stores seem to have meat on sale. One of my local grocery stores has got a half-price meat sale. If you find those sales, then you can create your meal plan around the sales. Also look for those pantry staples so you can replenish what you've already taken out of your pantry. Number 5, it's summertime here, which means late summer harvests and crops are going to start producing. You might be able to find fruits and vegetables cheaper now than you can any other time. Again, let's go back to the 17% increase on the frozen broccoli. If you can find them cheaper now, you can cut them up and flash freeze them for the rest of the year. Finding them at farmers markets, on sale at grocery stores, and roadside stands for us. Somebody commented on another video, and I thought this was very important. Be super diligent when you're shopping at roadside stands. Make sure that you are familiar with the people, you know them. They're not just a truck set up at Walmart, because you never really know where those are coming from. If you have a farmer's market and you're familiar with the people, or if you have little roadside stands set up in front of a neighbor's house, then you know the people and you're feeling maybe they're a little bit more trustworthy. Number 6, even though you might be seeing an increase or a little bit of inflation on that frozen produce, it might still be cheaper than the fresh stuff. You really have to do your comparison. So utilize the frozen vegetables if the prices are better. Number 7, choose budget-friendly meals. Do some exploring around the internet and see if you can find some meals that don't necessarily cost a fortune to make. You want simple 5 ingredients or less. Sometimes a skillet meal, a one-pot meal, or a casserole will be a lot cheaper than something exotic that you need a strange spice for that you'd never heard before. Also, if a recipe has too many ingredients, that means it's not going to be as fast and it's not going to be as easy as it might be if it's got 5 ingredients or less. Number 8, take advantage of online grocery shopping. Places like Walmart and Aldi both have online grocery shopping, and their prices are really reasonable. Even if that means you have to travel in your car 20 or 30 minutes to get there once a month, do that. Take advantage of those low costs and do it once a month. Online grocery shopping will help you keep track of your budget a little bit better. You're able to see exactly what it is you are putting in your cart and exactly how much you're going to pay for that. This way you can adjust whether you have a little wiggle room to add a little bit more or a little bit less. Again, this is after you've already shopped the flyers for the sale prices. Number 9, consider Aldi or other grocery outlets in your area. They're the cheapest prices. The majority of the time, Aldi and grocery outlets are the cheapest prices. Now, I tend to get sucked into grocery outlets because their things are constantly changing. So I don't have the structure that I would have with Aldi or Walmart, knowing that the same favorites are there all the time. However, if you have self-control and you know you can go into a grocery outlet and just get the things that you know that you're going to need within your budget, then a grocery outlet is a fantastic idea. You also, for grocery outlets, need to know what the best buy price is. So if you have some notes in your phone where you know your best price for carrots might be 79 cents a pound, and you see that they're 89 cents a pound at the grocery outlet, that's not a best price, you might want to pass. And number 10, super important, minimize food wastes. You do not want to have to clean out the refrigerator and throw out 4 dishes of leftovers that are now fuzzy that you didn't get to. You want to make sure that you stay on top of those leftovers and you eat them up or use them in another dish. If you have rice left over from 2 nights ago that you need to eat up, then maybe make some stir-fried chicken and put on top. Make sure you don't waste food. That's like throwing your hard-earned money right into the trash can. Just some quick data here because, you know, I really like data. And this is how much that we save or how much we spend on our groceries. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, on a liberal plan per month, my husband would consume $421.10 worth of food. Both my boys, son 1 and son 2, would be at $454.80 per month. And then I would be $316 per month. This is a liberal plan, which means it's the highest plan that you can have, for a total of $1,646.70. Now, on a thrifty plan, this U.S. Department of Agriculture would state that we, and the same people at the same age that we are, would spend $1,136.60 on the thrifty plan. So here's our groceries for May. This is our exact numbers. I looked it up on our banking statement. We spent a total of $586.26. Walmart, $163.72, BJ's $181.12. That was on the 8th. On the 19th, $138.70, and BJ's $60.65. And then I had an order placed for delivery from Costco, because we don't have a Costco near us, for $41.99. So for the month of May, as a total, we spent $586.26 on groceries. So those are my 10 tips on how I save money at the grocery store to beat inflation. I hope you got some good golden nuggets from this. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and have a great day. Bye-bye.